I'm ABC 15 education reporter Eleni Dow. Scottsdale Unified School Board is meeting tomorrow to discuss and possibly vote on potential school closures. We're listening to parents and taking their concerns to the superintendent. For months, parents at Echo Canyon and Pima Elementary in Scottsdale have been fighting to keep their schools open.
It was very much a shock to us.
Scottsdale Unified is considering closing both schools and repurposing them, though what they'll become is currently unclear since it's a board decision.
Very fast. So fast, in fact, that it just makes some of the parents wonder, was this a decision that was already made and now it's just a matter of going through a quote-unquote process, as convoluted as it's seemed so far?
While Scottsdale parent Jeremy Gunther is upset, much like others, Mom Caitlin Corey says it wasn't surprising to her.
Our principal had been kind of sharing enrollment numbers with us in our PTO meetings for years. And so we kind of were watching those numbers go down.
Student enrollment has been declining in Scottsdale, just like other districts that have had to close schools.
What we know is that we have more buildings and more capacity than we have students.
Superintendent Scott Menzel says they've lost 6,000 students since 2010, and it'll continue declining. Enrollment for the two schools is under 300 each.
We have to subsidize the operation of those two schools.
Well, this is a difficult decision for everyone involved. Parents are upset they weren't notified sooner.
Definitely highlights that there were miscommunications and not enough communication about this.
Parents that I've talked to in recent months have talked about how they feel like there's a lack of transparency and they feel blindsided and that all of this stuff just came out so quickly. How do you want to respond to that?
To the families, I'd say I know this is difficult, and how we support them in transition, should the governing board make this decision, is going to be really important.
Parents are now trying to figure out what to do, waiting for the board's decision.
I don't know how it'll all work out, but we hope that it does.
I understand that the district is making tough decisions to make the best choices for the full district and for the greater good of all the kids in the district. And maybe we have to bear the brunt of that, and that's unfortunate.
Do you feel like everything that you've done up to this point was the right thing to do, or would you have changed some things?
I think the data speaks for itself in terms of the need. I would have probably been more vocal with the families from a district office perspective.
In Scottsdale, Eleni Dow, ABC 15, Arizona.